Over the last 4 months, I have lost 20 pounds and completely changed my physique. Looking back at myself about 4 months ago, I realized that I was a fat chud. I was a chud, I really was. Quit working out for like a full year. I was eating fast food a lot, and I just completely gave up on myself. And you know, I finally decided I need to change that. And with the fact of a video we're doing soon, and some other things, I realized that I needed to lose weight. So I decided to completely change my diet and change a whole bunch of stuff. And before I get any further into this video, I do want to point out that I am not a professional by any means. This is all me doing what I've learned from previous workouts and everything, because I used to be a runner. I used to run a lot of miles every day. For a while there, I was running 5 to 10 miles a day, 6 days a week. So I know a good amount about running and a good amount about weightlifting. And I took all that together to try to lose weight and to gain muscle. That way I look better. If anyone wants me to go more in depth on what exactly I did from week 1 all the way till week 16, because technically the day I'm recording this is like an even 4 months, because losing weight is not easy. That's something I've learned throughout these 4 months. Is this was kind of painful, and now I'm not doing it by, like I said, by any professional way. I pretty much took my calories, which I was eating. Some days it was like 4,000 calories and not working out at all, and I dropped that to 2,000 calories with working out and with running a good chunk of those days. And wasn't like, oh, I woke up at 3 a.m. and I went for a 20-mile run and this and that. No, this was, I woke up at 6 a.m., did a workout, my weightlifting workout, went to work, did my whole 8-hour job, came home, and then a couple days a week for the last 2 months, I ran. But realistically, majority of what I lost was all based on lowering my calories and just not eating as much. And then also eating better things. I completely cut out soda, which I wasn't drinking much soda to begin with, but I cut out soda, candy, fast food. I did not give myself a cheat day for the first 3 months. This last month, I've realized I'm pretty much where I'm at now. And giving a cheat day here and there it's good for you. It's not like you need to be so strict on yourself. And here is a side-by-side of what I looked like 4 months ago compared to now. Alright, here's pretty much my first reaction to me looking at the old pictures of myself. Like, I didn't realize that I was this fat, dude. Like, the middle picture here, I am so fat. I'm taking up the entire webcam almost, dude. Oh my lord. Like, the picture on the left isn't that bad, but holy, that middle picture, I literally, my face is so fat. Like, my face is still kind of fat now, like, I got this here, but, like, dude, oh my lord. Nah, dude, I've actually changed a lot. Like, that's actually crazy. From the left picture to the right picture is nuts. And I know now there still isn't that much definition or that, like, I don't look crazy. It's not like, oh my god, he has a six-pack and everything like that. No, this is me. I've lost 20 pounds and a lot of my gut, which I still have a good chunk of it. And I'm just doing a progression video now. I still want to maybe do another one in like another 4 months or something. I've never personally had abs. I've always been very fit, but I've also always eaten a lot of food. And during this adventure, I also found out that I'm lactose intolerant, which is weird, but it's crazy I found that out now. But at least I know now. The main routine was to really lose a lot of this. I'm not going to go really specific unless people want me to. I can do another video or just add on comments. Main thing I did was count my calories. That was the biggest thing, which I used with the help of Cal AI, which this is not sponsored at all by it. I use Cal AI, which really just tracks the numbers, but it had some cool features where you could take pictures of your food and it would tell you, hey, this what I can see here is 500 calories, or you scan barcodes. Just made life simpler instead of having to constantly add stuff up and keep track of it. You wouldn't have to do that if you want. I just did it, and I actually canceled my subscription now because I don't need it. Now I just count them myself because I have most of my stuff written down. Nice thing with Cal AI, it was a one-time payment for a full year, so I still technically have it, but or you can pay month to month, I believe. I don't remember the pricing on that though. And of course, everyone who works out and does all that, they're gonna say, well, you're on some sort of supplement. You're going to be doing something. And yes, I technically was, but you wouldn't necessarily have to do it. It'd just be more for if you want to help your muscles recover. And like, if your goal is to lose weight, you don't necessarily need to be taking protein, but of course, I am taking protein, not sponsored still by Ghost, but this stuff is amazing. This is the sour strip one that I want to try out. This is delicious. Not everybody probably would like it, but I've also tried the strawberry watermelon, the blue raspberry. They're all amazing. If anything, this to me it's mental motivation because I don't drink anything else besides water. So when I get to take this in the morning, this stuff is so delicious. And it kind of gives me motivation to keep working out. And of course, because I've done weightlifting in the past, I would recommend protein. It's not like it's going to hurt anything. You need protein to help build muscle. So I definitely take protein. This you don't have to take, but yes, I'm taking creatine. I'm not really going to go into depth on it because I don't know everything, so I don't want to have any controversy, but I would recommend taking creatine if you're going to be doing a lot of weightlifting. Running, you can still take it, but I'm doing it because I wanted to build muscle. I need muscle for what I do for work on my day-to-day job and on my side job. So, I mean, I would recommend those if you can. They can be a little pricey though, and you don't have to take the type of protein that I have. You can take whatever protein you want as long as it's good protein. And now, if anyone's going to ask about, well, what'd you eat for food? The food I eat isn't great. Like, I do have meals where it's like chicken and rice, that's a great meal, but there's other things that I have that are not really good for you, like pizza. I just have like frozen pizza on the occasion, but my cheat days were more or less like pizza. On like Fridays, I'm like, I feel like I should reward myself for the week, so I'd make a pizza, but I would still stick to the calories on it, where it was like 1/5. Which why on a pizza are the calorie counts 1/5? Like, what are we doing here? I still stuck to the calories, and realistically, over those 4 months, I only went over a couple times, and now this is where it gets to be a point where I would not recommend this. Cal AI will count your weight and your height, and it'll give you a number of how many calories that you should be eating per day. Mine was 2,091, and now, of course, if you work out, my morning workouts would burn 200 calories. Well, now you add 200 calories to that. That's your total. I was trying to not use what I burned, and I was sticking to that 2,000. Of course, some meals I'd go over, but I was averaging calories burned probably somewhere between 2 to 600 every day. So I would be supposed to be eating like 2,500 calories, let's say, a day, and I only eat 22 to 23. And now this did lead to a lot of stomach pain. And the reason now, like the week I'm recording this video, I've actually upped my calorie count by 200 because I started being in pretty bad pain, which is not healthy, and I would not recommend it. Which is why I'm saying, if you're going to do this, talk to someone who knows more. Obviously, I kind of do know a good amount, but I also did it in a very poor way, but it works. It's just not as healthy. I would definitely try to stick to what it says. And the reason I did it is because I wanted to lose weight quicker. Did it work? Yes. Was it easy? No. Losing weight is not easy. And I've seen people try to lose weight over and over again. And some people have successful, they've lost weight, but a lot of them it's like they lose a little bit, but they don't lose what they want. And I was 180 pounds. I'll put that now. I was 180 pounds and I wanted to get to 160 roughly, or 155. And now I didn't mind the weight. I didn't mind being my height, which is 5'6", and being 180 pounds. I really didn't mind it. Looking at it, I'm like, I don't like how big my stomach was. I was fat. To me, I was fat. I'm still kind of fat now to me, but I have a different perspective as everybody else. So I wanted to lose that much weight, and I did over time, and I did it very quickly. I mean, 20 pounds in 4 months. It's not that impressive, but for someone who doesn't have much weight to lose, I guess, because I was 155 for the longest time. So I guess I did have a lot of weight to lose. And now I'm at like 158, so I've lost like 22 pounds. And I think I'm going to try to sit around 160 and gain more muscle. I know this video is a little bit different than the normal videos that I've been doing, but I mean, if this is some more content that people want to see, I can do more on this. I can even maybe do some sort of lifting video if you guys want to see that. Let me know too. There are some races like 5Ks. I'm not really in shape for a 10K. I used to be able to run some not crazy times, but for the average person, they were pretty crazy. Like my best 5K time was like a 17:35. I'm nowhere near that shape right now, but if I keep this up and you guys want to see potentially a race, I'll see what I can do. But yeah, let me know if you guys want to see more content like this. I know it's different, but I just wanted to put it out there because maybe it'll help someone. That's kind of the goal. Is it helped me? I feel a lot better about myself being able to do this, and if someone else wants to be able to do it and this helps them, that's honestly amazing. So that's why I did this. If you guys want to see more, let me know. And as always, I will see you guys in the next one.